No, I didn't get beat up.
Irvin, how you look so perfect on your worst days. Double C it purchase, you deserve it. Niggas in your DM, they be thirsty. And in person, but you're curving. Curvy little body, love your surface. Yeah, I'm alone your body, make you nervous. I like the way you keep up with your earnings.
What's up, y'all? It's your boy Heck Rambo, and welcome back to my YouTube channel, Coolish Vibes. Coolish Vibes. So basically, today's video, we're gonna be talking about my first fight in 5th/6th grade. Well, technically in 5th grade, I don't count those as fights. So like my first altercations in 5th grade, and then my real first fight in 6th grade. So we basically gonna start off with like 5th grade. But before we get into like 5th grade, I'm gonna give you some background information about me in elementary school. So from pre-K to 3rd grade, pre-K is like pre-kindergarten if y'all know. From pre-K to 3rd grade, I did those years in PS16, a school in PS16 that's like in Brooklyn or whatever. I did my half of my elementary school years there. But then I got like kind of like kicked out or whatever you want to call it, because the assistant principal didn't like me. It was just mad shit that was going on. And so yeah, and I got kicked out just because like the assistant principal didn't even like me. Her name was Miss Rennie. Like I'm calling you out, sis. Oh. Nah. She didn't like me, and like it was just mad shit that was going on. Mind you, I was a good kid. I didn't really get into nothing that much. Like the only time I got in trouble was playing booty tag in the yard. It was us boys, and we was playing booty tag with the girls. And then he got our parents called. I remember that. I was like in 2nd grade, I think. Damn, we was bad. But it wasn't like I wasn't really bad. I was just like it was. I got in trouble for doing stuff like other kids did, and then I also got in trouble for a lot. I got my parent called a lot for talking in class. Like that was a main thing all the time since like middle school. From elementary school to middle school, it was your son is talking in class. Your son is talking in class. So what? Damn. They used to be, and then PS16 used to call your parent for everything. If not, they were trying to make you get left back for nothing. They were always trying to leave somebody, and they would try to leave everybody and they mama left back. PS16. That's why I don't like that school, and I don't like the assistant principal, Miss Rennie. She the principal now over there. At the time, my principal was Miss Barrios. That's her name. I think that's her name. Yeah, her name was Miss Barrios. She would be cool, but she was like fake too. She didn't really like me either. I don't know. Like they just didn't like me. And I used to be like, I wasn't a bad kid. Like I wasn't in special ed for being bad or behavior problems. I wasn't in special ed at all. I was just, I don't know. They just didn't like me. And then like, I even got in trouble one time for like going, cause there's like there was like was it a 4th floor or 3rd floor? I don't know. I don't remember because that shit was mad years ago. There was like a floor where the charter school would be at, and the charter schools, they would all like have their classes up there and shit like that. And then like everybody would talk about it, like how it's haunted and just like mad shit. Like they would just be like hyping it up OD. So then one day, me and my friend Michelle, we decided to like go up and like walk around up there just to see what was the hype. So we did that. We had actually used the bathroom, and we met each other in the hallway, and then like we did that. We ended up like getting in trouble. We got in trouble because of me, because I was like, "Ooh, teachers!" Like I ain't never seen teachers before. So that's why I kind of like got in trouble. We got caught and stuff like that. There was a lady who came out. We ran down the stairs or whatever. She came to our classroom. We didn't even know she was gonna come to our classroom. We got our parents called for that. But like it was just, it wasn't like I wasn't really bad. Like I wasn't really getting into fights that much. It was just like, we would do like dumb shit. Like we was kids. Kids do dumb shit. And sometimes I used to feel like I used to get bullied kinda, because like all the kids in class would do something and I'll do it, and like they'll snitch on me or something like that. And like I don't know, I just felt like kind of bullied sometimes, but not like on some like, because I was never like a type of kid to like back down from anything. But I just felt like, when you were a kid and they be like, "Oh, I'm not your friend anymore," and then like they'll have their little followers be like, "Yeah, we're not your friend anymore." Like it used to be shit like that, and I used to be like, "Damn, like word." But now that type of shit, I'm older now, so that don't really get to me. Deuces, stay where you at with your negativity. But yeah, so now back to the story. And so like I just transferred or whatever, like, and yeah. So okay, so then I did my next 2 years, the 4th and 5th grade. I did that in PS28. That's what I transferred to. 4th grade, I came into 4th grade kind of like quiet and stuff like that. Like I had my little friends there that I was like getting to know, whatever. But it's because like it was in a new area. I'm from Williamsburg in Brooklyn, and we had moved to Best Eye, and you know, my mom and stuff used to be telling me like, oh, you know, you going to Best Eye school, you know, it's bad, da da da, because it was Best Eye's kind of bad or whatever, whatever, and she was like, oh, you going there, so you better be ready for anything, and I'm like, I, whatever. So I came into fourth grade or whatever. Everybody, I had made new friends. Everything was good and stuff like that. You know, there's always gonna be like a couple of kids that don't like you, but they wasn't really making no noise, so I don't really care. And then fifth grade came in. Um, there was this girl. I don't remember her name. If any of y'all from like my elementary school in PS28 watch my YouTube channel and y'all watching this video, like comment her name because I don't remember her name. It was like Davinia, some shit like that. I don't know. She was just like some big tall bully. Like she belonged in sixth grade. Like nobody really got along with her. Like she had a few friends, but nobody really liked her because she was bad. She was a badass kid. Like she was bad. And then like I was cool with her. Like we was cool, whatever. But she was like the school's bully, and like she always was getting into something or something. Like it was just always something with her. So we had lunch one day, and like we were talking, laughing and stuff like that. And like I don't know, I think I said something to her, but it was like a joke. And she came and she threw like, you know, the sporks. It's like a fork and a spoon type together, whatever. The shit that they give you in lunch during lunch. I mean, I mean during lunch, yeah, like when you want to eat your food. So what happened? So she came in, like I said a joke, everybody laughed, and she threw it at me. But it didn't hurt, like it was just so I came and I threw it back at her, like the fuck? And then she got out from like around the table, and like she like took me off. Mind you, I'm mad small compared to her. So she kinda like took me off from behind, but I'm like, I don't know why I didn't know why she was getting up. So I just see her getting up around the table. I'm like, what the hell is she doing? So I turned back to my friends that I was talking, and all I feel is my body getting lifted up out of the chair. So I'm getting like not lift up, like she not that strong, but she was like pulling me out the chair. So she pulled me out the chair, and she was like kind of like trying to hit me and stuff like that. But everybody was in the way, and then there was like she didn't hit me or nothing. Like I wasn't even like I was just like what the hell, like what? So sixth grade comes. I'm back in the school in Williamsburg. That was 71. I came in or whatever. It was. I feel like middle school was like a time that you had to like, what you call it, like, I always say this, like, you always have to like, prove yourself. So everything was cool, you know, I made my friends, I seen my old friends from PS16, and it was just, everything was good, whatever, but that was like, I would have problems with a few people for no reason, like, they just don't like me, and I don't like them, like, I'm not gonna back down. So there was this boy, we cool now, mind you, we grown as fuck now. And his name was William. We didn't like each other for some reason. I don't know what it was. He didn't like me, so I was like, all right, I don't like you. And we just didn't like it. Like, we never really clicked in sixth grade. So it was just this one day in gym class, and like, I was sitting down talking to my friend, and he comes and he says something to me. And so we start arguing or whatever. So I'm like, all right, I'm getting up. I'm getting out of here. So I got up. And right after we argued, I got up and I went to walk, and he caught me from behind, boom, hit me in my ear.
Excuse me, bitch? I throat punched that bitch. I knocked her ass down.
So I turned around, we started fighting. I don't even remember because then I blanked out. Like I blacked out. Like but we was little, so like he caught me and hit me from behind, and I was just like, oh, and I turned around, we just started fighting. Then I don't know, I just know we was fighting, and then they broke it up, and then after like when they broke it up, I came back like out of being blanked out, like it was just like, and then I remember in the dean's office we like started talking. We was like, yo, like he was like, oh, if like the deans like ask if we had a fight, say no, because nobody really seen it, they just seen the end of it. And I was like, alright, yeah. So we both came to an agreement, like we wasn't gonna say nothing. We was just gonna say like we just argued, and we just pushed each other, we didn't get into a fight. So that's what we did. We both wrote that on our statements and everything. We didn't even get in trouble, nothing, no parents called, nothing. And I would say, yo, that shit was crazy. Now we cool. Like me and him is cool. Like that shit was like mad old. That was like one of my first fights too. That was like that was my real first fight. That shit was crazy. But yeah, thank you for watching my video. Remember to like and subscribe. You know the vibes. Nah, nah, but yeah, stay everybody spread positivity, love. You know the vibes.
Ain't fucking with no off friends.